Alright guys, so today is the day that you all have been waiting for, and I've been so pushing it off like crazy. It's like I haven't really been pushing off, I've just been super busy. We're building Subframe. I just got off work. I actually took off work early just for you guys, so I could build this Subframe in daylight and not stay up all night, so you guys could get a good quality video. Because when I record videos at night, because as most of you know, I use my phone, the quality, it's like 720. I need to at least do 1080, 60 feet per second. I mean, is it feet per second? Yeah. What do you call it? So today we're gonna be building the Subframe. It's probably honestly gonna be no time lapses. It's literally gonna be instructional, get it done, record, show what I did, do something else, instructional, record, do what I did. So I'm actually gonna be painting the engine mounts and stuff too. I won't record that, but so to start the Subframe, I gotta pull the motor out, the trans out, and then start boxing some stuff off, and then we'll go for making the part that's gonna hold the steering rack. So let me just get started, and then when I figure out what I'm gonna do 100% in my head, because I'm not 100% sure yet, I know the route I'm going, but once I figure it out, I'll show you and we'll get started. Guys, so I got the engine out of the car completely. See the Subframe's on there. I'll show you the trans mount I made real quick. You can see those welds aren't too good, but like these ones all in here and everything are really good. But you see the rubber mounts, those sides, pretty dope, worked out good. I still gotta paint it, and then the engine mounts are still on there. But basically what I'm doing, okay, so I'm gonna pull both these out. It was one piece, we cut it. Where's the other pieces? Are right out there. So basically, I'm gonna be boxing all this off, right? That's completely gonna be boxed off. All this is gonna be pretty much enclosed. I haven't decided on if we're doing that yet, but all of that's gonna be enclosed. And then on here, we're gonna weld a thick metal plate on both sides, have a pole come out, and then across like a sway bar and back to here. And then that's what the steering rack mounts are gonna be on, basically, so it can be in front of the engine. So I'm gonna pull both of these off, soft pat it down where I'm gonna weld, clean it all up, and then start boxing everything off. So let me start on that. Alright guys, so literally I'm going to be taking this flat metal, see how it's kind of like off cut, I'm going to be cutting it all to shape, and boxing most of this section off. I might leave a little areas undone because you know this isn't perfect, it's just got to be structured, it doesn't have to look perfect, it's just got to be structurally strong. So I'm going to start marking up that, measuring some stuff, cutting it out, welding it, and once I finish them both, I'll go ahead and show you guys, or maybe halfway through show you so I can show you what I'm doing. But yeah, let me get started. Measurements, mark it all up, and it's probably gonna be like 2 pieces for this whole thing, but we'll see. All right guys, so I finished up what I was doing. I'm not done completely, but that's what I got so far. Box off that whole section right there, same thing on that side. Now I basically got to fill in this gap and then weld my thick plate at the front of here for the poles to weld to. But yeah, everything's looking good, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this gap. I actually left this gap open. I'm not too worried about it right now, but I might go back in the end and do it. But let me fill in this gap right here, and then let me cut this plate to shape and weld it to here for the poles to go to. Oh, I cut my finger. Yeah, be careful when you're working on this type of metal, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna cut this, and I'm gonna weld up that. But looking good. It's almost ready to go in there. All right, guys, so you say custom subframe? It's not finished yet, but basically see how I box it off again to overlap it to reinforce for right here. Done on both sides. Pretty much completely boxed off besides these little 2 gaps in the back. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, it's just gotta be strong. But yeah, it looks good. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. So now I gotta put it back on the car to take some measurements and start doing the pole out and then over. And then once I do that, I can take it off the car and weld the steering rack mounts, which are, we're gonna use the stock, oops, down here. Forgot I sprayed it with purple powder to clean it. Basically, just gonna chop this off, clean it off, basically just use this in the mounts, and then mount that to the pole that's gonna be in front of here, because it's gonna be a pole out, and then across. So mount that steering rack mount right in front of it. And the rotary will sit right in there, and the car will be able to roll, and we'll finally be able to bolt up the whole steering rack that's been sitting in my yard for over a month. And everything will be mint. Motor's ready to go. I'm ready to hear this thing run. It's like I wish we were gonna be able to hear it run, guys, but or not. I actually got to run up to the store real quick. Got to go pick up some welding wire. I ran out. So, gonna run up to the store, get some welding wire, finish welding it up, guys, and this thing is gonna be on the ground, and it's gonna be awesome. I don't know if we're gonna get a steering today because we gotta make custom tie rods for steering, but we'll see. Might be able to fab something up, you never know. So, let me run up to the store, go get some welding wire, and you guys will see me in 1 second, and we're gonna finish this thing up, and it's gonna be mint. Guys, I could not wait till I got home. So, I'm driving. Like, I don't like doing this while I drive, but I don't even care right now. I am in the Harbor Freight parking lot. I swear, you'll never forget the people you meet at Harbor Freight. And this guy comes up to me and says, "You need some parts for that?" I'm like, "Do you even know what it is?" He's like, "It's a GTO, right?" I'm like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "No, it's not a GTO." And he's like, "Oh, looks like a GTO." I'm like, "Well, what, is that all? That's all you think it is?" He's like, "Yeah, I thought it was a GTO." I was like, "No, it's S14 Kooky." He's like, "What the hell is that?" And then I was like, "Man, you probably just don't even know." He's like, "Yeah, you need any parts for it?" I was like, "Dude, you don't know what my car is." It was so funny, guys. I just had to share this little story. I got the wire. I'm heading back to the house now. We'll get this thing finished up. All right, guys, so the new welding wire's in. I'm home. Those are all cooled down, so I'm actually going to bolt them back into the car. And I actually got to start doing this. I got to put this back in the car, take some measurements and stuff. And yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but it's going to be totally worth it in the end. So I'm going to get those back in the car and then put the motor back in, sitting in there, pretty much in there. All right, guys, so I am honestly so pumped right now. Like, they look dope. Like, I did that. Like, I don't know. When you do something yourself, it's just so cool. Knowing that I made them is just the coolest feeling ever. Like, anyone that wants to build a car on this channel, like, I push you to do it, you know, whatever it is. If you really want to build it, make sure you got a way to get to school, make sure you got a way to get to work, make sure you got to get a way to take your girlfriend out, your boyfriend out, whatever, you know, and build whatever the fuck you want, because this shit is awesome. Anyways, guys, putting the rotary in there. The transmission, just going to jack the trans up, not actually bolt it up, just line it up, and then actually put the motor mounts exactly where they're supposed to be, and just look at it, take some quick measurements, maybe tack weld the front one there, and then go from there. All right, guys, it's starting to get dark out, so I'm trying to hurry up. But this is the piece for the steering rack. It's all going to be like boxed off later and stuff, but as you can see, up the back, it's all boxed off, it's welded, the pole goes through and it's welded all the way through. And that's going to weld to the subframe. Gosh, the video quality is already getting worse. But yeah, looking good. I'm going to clean it all up. I'm going to box it all some of that stuff off to mite, and then I'm going to sand it down and paint the whole thing. But before it gets too dark, I got to weld this to the subframe and then pull the engine and then weld it completely. Holy shit, guys. The subframe is in the car. It's not fully welded, but let me show you. I haven't even pulled the engine yet, but look at that steering rack mount. It's ready to go. Weld it to the frame. It's just tacked, so I got to pull the engine and then fully weld everything. But it is in. It is ready. Ready. It's weird. It's going to be weird having the steering rack all the way up there, but that's what we had to do. So let me take the engine out and trans. I'm going to weld this thing up real good, give it a nice paint, and we'll be golden. All right, guys. So it's done. It's over with. And first off, I just want to say, in the camera, you know, you're just going to see some metal welded together. But man, I put 5-6 hours into this. This took a lot. It's awesome, guys. This is legit. I actually started to lose faith in this rotary Miata, guys. And all week I was like, you know what, screw it. This weekend we're gonna get shit done, and we are gonna fucking do as much as possible. I don't know if we're gonna get it running, but we're gonna do as much as possible. And I'm happy to say that the subframe is done. I'm gonna be able to bolt everything up to it, and it should be able to, well, it will roll. It will steer when we make the custom tie rods, or if the stock ones fit. I'm not too sure if they will, because it's sticking out probably 5 more inches. But guys, let me show you. I got it painted up flat black, and it looks good. I mean, it's rough, but it looks good. Wish you guys could see better, but that's it. See all the flat plate I welded in down there. You can see the bars come out to here, and then you can see the flat plate on the back of the steering thing, and the pole coming out, and then across. I'm beyond in belief right now. All right, guys, so that is going to be the end of this video. I know you have all been dying for me to make this, and I'm glad that I finally did. I'm so proud. Like, I'm all alone in here, guys, and I'm just I'm so happy. Like, this is so cool. Anyways, guys, you know, all the young subscribers out there, guys, if you, I get messages like every day, people asking me like advice on getting a car, advice on anything. I've actually gotten some advice on things that have nothing to do with the channel. It's pretty sweet. I just want to say thank you for everyone that, you know, kind of looks up to me in a way, or in any way. I don't know. You guys are the best. I don't look down on you in any way. Every person that's ever messaged me, I've honestly responded. I just wanted to say that for any build out there, I push people to build their own cars because it's a very good learning experience. You might not always be the best. Like, I'm not the best at all. I'm 18 years old. I work on heating and air conditioning, barely know what I'm doing on there. And then I do this kind of stuff. And I wasn't even never a mechanic. Like, I worked at a gas station. I was a cashier, and I watched them do oil changes, guys. I've literally taught myself. And for every 12 to 15-year-old out there about to get his license, guys, get some tools, ask your parents, get some tools, and just start working on your cars. Ask your parents to do the oil changes. I don't know, just get your hands dirty if you really want to. Learn how to do this thing. YouTube will teach you anything. I learned how to weld off of YouTube. Google and YouTube, whatever you want to learn, it'll pop up. So yeah, just, I guess pretty much, you know, chase your dreams, you know, do what you want to do with your car. I got my 240, you know, I'm doing whatever I want to it. It's my car. Just get out there and do it. If any of you guys want to message me for any reason, anything, any questions, or about the Rotary Miata, or any questions about me, just follow me on Instagram at garage_sideways. I also have my Snapchat in the description below, so definitely add me on Snapchat and Instagram. I love when you guys like send me pictures of your cars and stuff. Actually, you know what? Every one of you guys that are watching this right now, add me on Snapchat and send me a picture of your car. I want to see your builds. I want to see what you guys got. And who knows, maybe I'll send out some free stickers. I don't care. Just send me your builds on Snapchat. If you want to tag me on Instagram, if you don't have Snapchat, that's cool too. Both in the description below. Guys, thanks for watching this video. By the way, I'm definitely doing the drifting school video. I think I'm going to wake up early Sunday morning to do it, so stay tuned for that because that is going to be fun. If you have any suggestions of what you want me to do in the drifting school, I'm telling you right now, I'm just going to do donuts like around a pole and figure eights. Anything else, leave them below. Catch you in the next one, guys. Stay tuned.